Can Rolex improve your mental health? That's right. Can luxury watches like Audemars Piguet, Patek Philippe, and yes, even Rolex models, if they have some gold, can that improve your mental health? Well, my friends, that's what we're going to be discussing here. Now, I am at the Santa Anita racetrack here, one of the most beautiful racetracks in the world, perhaps the most beautiful racetrack. And we're here getting, getting things set up. We're here to fix some races. That's right, we're here to fix some races. We're going to have some 100-to-1 long shots coming in. Where are the horses? I think they're already, let me see, are they done with the exercise already? No, they're going to come out. There we go. I'm going to show you a few trotting around here. A few horses on the track. But where are they? Where'd these guys go? There we go, there we go. Anyhow, look, can Rolex, can watches improve your mental health? Yes, absolutely. How do I know this? Well, here's the facts, my friend. When you have an incredible, well, this is not that incredible. This is a relatively basic watch. When you have a Rolex Yachtmaster like this on your wrist, you are going to feel positive vibrations, positive big money energy vibrations. You're going to feel like a winner. That's right, especially if you wear a gold, white gold with diamonds, meteorite, Audemars Piguet, Patek Philippe. Again, it's got to have gold content. It's got to have gold content. It's got to have shine. It's got to have bling factor. It's got to have that bling factor. And why is that? And also, you want a new watch. You don't want a vintage watch. Why? Because look, the vintage watch, the vintage Rolex is like this tractor. It's utilitarian. You need to transcend the utilitarian world into the world of spirituality. The world of spirituality. And that, my friends, is exactly what the Rolex, a new Rolex. Again, when I say new, I'm talking about modern. Like this. This is modern. I bought it, kind of, I don't know, modern, was it pre? Oh, no, it was new, basically. But yeah, discount gray market. And by the way, that's what you do need to do. You got to buy at a discount right now. March 2024 is when this video is taking place, and the prices are dropping. The prices are still dropping. I think they're about to bottom out. We're going to see some incredible opportunities, but only if you're members of the channel, only if you're aristocrats. You got to subscribe to the channel to get the insider information. Click that the join button right now. Now look, here's the thing. When you wear that brand new Rolex, a shiny, it's got to be shiny. When I say new, it's got to be, less than 10 years old, okay? It's got to be like new condition. It's got to have shine. It's got to have some bling factor, okay? Bling. You can't be afraid of bling. Don't be modest. Don't be one of these, false modesty grifters. Like these English people, the Brits, the Britons, are all false modesty. I mean, they're all greedy. They all want to make money, but they all have this air of false modesty that they put on. Are the horses done? Oh man, I got here late. Unbelievable. That's it. That's what happens. You snooze, you lose. I'm giving you an illustration of what happens if you don't join the channel as an aristocrat. You snooze, you lose. That's right. Oh, it's 9 o'clock? Shit, yeah, these guys get started early. And that's what happens, my friends. Look, for the proper mental health, you can't have stuff that's kind of worn out. Hey, this is charming. This is charming. This, I think, is charming here. It's kind of like this vintage look. I mean, this thing is from the 1920s. This is built in the 1920s when horse racing was still popular. It's not popular today because of, I don't know, hoi polloi, the riffraff, politically correct people. I don't believe in any of that stuff. I believe in, beauty. And look, you need to have something shiny and new on your wrist because that is positive feng shui. Positive feng shui, big money energy, right? Look, this is I'm in Arcadia, California, right? A lot of Orientals here. The Orientals are all about feng shui. They understand it. Why? Because they're an ancient people. They understand subtle energies, spiritual energies, and they don't like to buy used stuff. They don't buy even used houses. I mean, they like new. Why? Because it's got fresh, new, virginal, big money energy. So you want a new watch. You do not want a used watch. Now look, I do like vintage watches. I do own vintage watches, but I'll be honest with you, I'm going to share a secret. I'll admit this. I just realized for the first time. When I do wear those vintage watches, it doesn't give me the big money energy. It really doesn't. It's got old money. It's got the old money vibes. Right? But not big money energy. Okay, so let me explain. So if you were like, I've showed you guys a couple of my, some of the Pateks. I have some, like a gondola, elegant, beautiful, classy watches, pure class. Okay, pure class, but they don't give off big money energy. Even my perpetual calendar, the 3940, doesn't have the big money energy. It's got old money energy, vintage. Actually, it's not even vintage. It's a watch from 2004 or something, 2005. It's new, but it's got that classic look. No, that's the wrong vibe. The vibe you want is big money energy. A watch that screams. It's got to scream money. It's got to scream in your face money, 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 sex, power, sex, money, power, sex, money, power, happy hour. That is the vibe the watch must give if you want to get the big money energy. So I just realized this. I just had an epiphany. Okay, and that's why I'm doing these videos. It's really almost for me to kind of figure things out. And I realized, you know what? The Colonel needs a new big money energy watch. And this watch is kind of, to be honest, this is a little bit below my status. This is the watch I wear when I'm amongst the peons, when I'm amongst the peasants, when I'm consorting with peasants, like the stable boys here, the jockeys. When I'm consorting with the lower classes, I wear this. But I do need a big money energy watch, and I believe that watch has to be a day-date 40. That's right. I have the day-date 36, but that again is. It's got the old money look. Old money. Now here, I'll explain to you the difference between old money and big money. There's a big difference between old money and big money energy. So I need the big money energy, because here's the thing with old money. Old money is a little bit lazy. It's pure class. They've already made the money. They're not aggressive. They're not expanding it at an accelerating pace. They're not, there's no velocity and momentum. Old money does not have velocity and momentum. And I am in a reviste. I'm an reviste. I am, I'm an reviste. I am all about velocity, momentum, expansion, aggressive increase, big money energy. So I need to have a day-date 40, okay, which vibrates properly with my vibe. Why is that? Well, I'll explain to you. I'm talking through this as. Because I'm actually going through a new phase in my life. I'm sharing personal information with you. I'm going through a new phase in my life where, I'm doing some new things in my business, in my enterprises, and I need to be very aggressive the next month. I need to create a lot of value for, well, obviously myself, because I'm selfish, but also, clients, customers, investors. We need to create, put things on track for, $1 trillion in wealth creation. That's right, $1 trillion in wealth creation. And a Patek Philippe 3940 doesn't have that vibe. It's a beautiful, elegant watch, but the Colonel needs a day-date 40. And I just had an epiphany. I need the white gold meteorite dial with baguettes. That's right, the white gold meteorite dial with baguettes. However, I refuse to pay retail. Now, that watch right now is not a good investment. That is not a good investment, because it is dropping, and it is going to keep dropping. It is not yet in the kill zone. Okay, it's not in the kill zone. I think that watch is going to go below retail. But for me, for the Colonel, that watch gives off the proper big money energy vibes. You gotta have the big money energy vibes, because they repel the peasants. See, when you wear the big money energy watch, it repels the peasants, because what you need is, not only do you need to attract the money, you need to attract the big money, but you also need to repel the peasants, because the peasants, when they come to you, when they kind of like glom onto you, they kind of latch onto you, they come into your proximity, they drain your vibration, they drain your positive energy, big money energy vibration. Now look, I know this all sounds very selfish and material. Okay, I know you guys are saying, oh, this guy's a, whatever. But look, I'm an aristocrat. I'm a professional aristocrat. So I know what I'm talking about. And my lust for my lust for expansion, for increase, for the ROLEX white gold meteorite baguettes is for you. It's for your benefit. Why is that? No, it's not for me. It's for you. Because when I wear that watch, when I buy that watch, it's a result of me creating value. I have to do something. In other words, I'm not going to rob people, right? I mean, I would, but I really can't, because look, it's there's consequences, right? You can't really commit crime. You have to actually do it legally. And by the way, that's the best way of doing it, because that way you get the most money, right? This is not about some small-time grifters. This is not like some small-time live streamers with super chats, some Ukrainians or some monkey leprechaun eyebrow guys in Venice, or some Ukrainian draft dodgers, who are hosting grifters like Weezer or whatever. No, I am talking about serious big money. Okay, real money, not like dollars. I'm talking about trillions, right? So look, in order for me to create that type of big money, big huge money, I need to create value for society, right? So I have to do something. I have to put my efforts into projects that will create value, that will give people benefit, jobs for the peasants. That's right, I'm talking about job creation for peasants. And as a result, the side effect or the byproduct of creating value for society is you get rewarded. You get something called cash. The byproduct of creating value is you get cash, right? It's like, you feed these horses the hay, they race, they grow, and the byproduct of that is excrement, right? And cash and excrement are kind of the same in a way. No, I mean, I don't want to insult the cash, but it's really useless unless you use it to buy something, right? The excrement has no value unless you use it for, to fertilize soil. Apparently, this stuff is actually very good for fertilized soil. So you understand what I'm saying. And the fertilizing soil makes things grow. Look, these are deep spiritual concepts, not for peasants. Make sure you click the like, subscribe button, and you join the channel as an aristocrat if you really want to get full spiritual enlightenment. Okay, see you in the next one.